A currency suddenly rockets up 5% in 5 minutes. Is it real momentum or a pump and dump? In this video I'll show you how to spot the signs, avoid traps, and build a simple score that flags suspicious moves. Hey Siphon. If you trade or follow currency moves, this 10-minute guide will give you practical signals and a simple checklist you can use immediately. No hype, just usable steps and visuals you can apply to FX, stablecoins, or small cryptos. First, what is a pump and dump? It's a rapid price spike driven by concentrated buying or manipulation, the pump, followed by a fast sell-off, the dump. For fiat FX it's rarer but can happen in thin markets or during news. In crypto it's common in low-cap tokens. The key is speed, abnormal volume. On-screen bullet points: pump, rapid buy, spike; dump, quick sell, collapse. Key signs: speed, volume, liquidity. Why care? If you get pulled into a pump, you can buy at the top and lose money on the dump. If you rely on signals without filtering for manipulation, your strategy gets wrecked. So this isn't just academic, it's survival for small traders and cautious investors. Look at 4 core signals you can compute quickly. 1. Price spike, percent move in short window. 2. Volume spike, activity much higher than average. 3. Statistical anomaly, z-score of returns or volatility. 4. Liquidity Truder book imbalance, sudden bid or ask depth change. Combine them and you'll reduce false alarms. Narration, signal 1, price spike. Choose your interval: 1, 5, or 15 minutes. A typical default is 0, 3, 0. 5% move in 5 minutes for major pairs is significant. For thin pairs or small caps it's often lower. The simple rule: if price move threshold, flag. But don't act on this alone. Signal 2, volume spike. Real moves usually come with real volume. Compute relative volume, current volume, average volume over lookback e.g. 30 periods. A common threshold 2. 5 Ethereum average. If price spikes with no volume, that's suspicious, often spoofing or stale quotes. Signal 3, statistics. The z-score measures how many standard deviations the return sits from the mean. If z-score 3 or -3, you've got a statistical outlier. Combine z-score with rolling volatility. A high z-score during low volatility is especially suspicious. Signal 4, liquidity imbalance. If you can access order book data, check whether bids or asks suddenly disappear or a single side dominates. A big imbalance, a price move, often precedes a dump because liquidity is thin. If you don't have order book data, proxy with quote frequency or spread widening. Now combine them into a single pump dump score. Weigh price change, relative volume, z-score, and liquidity. Example weights: price 35%, volume 30%, z-score 25%, liquidity 10%. Scale each metric's own, multiply by weight, sum to get score 0. Set thresholds: 60 suspicious, 80 very likely manipulation. Important context matters. Economic news, central bank tweets, or scheduled data releases produce real big moves. Always check the news calendar. If a spike lines up with a news release, it may be legitimate. Also use cooldowns so repeated alerts don't spam you. Let's walk an example. Price 0.7% in 5 price trigger, rel Forex volume Z4. To stat, book imbalance heavy buy side. Score hits 80 to trigger alert. Action, don't buy into the pump, set alerts, wait for confirmation or a retracement, consider shorting only if you have strict risk controls. You can implement this with a few Python libraries: pandas for data, numpy for stats, maplebig for charts, and any FX crypto API for data. I'll link a starter script in the description that computes the signals and writes alerts to a CSV. A quick ethics note: this tool helps you detect suspicious moves for protection and research, not to manipulate markets. Don't use detection to coordinate trading or participate in illegal activity. Follow exchange rules and local laws. That's it, the 4 signals, how to combine them, and how to act. If you want the free starter script and a walkthrough video where I code the detector live, hit like and subscribe and comment which currency pair you want me to demo.